So vitamin B1 or thiamine. Vitamin B1 or thiamine is one of the first vitamins to be discovered, I believe by Linus Pauling. And it's essential. It's essential for our bodies to function correctly, and it's essential for us to live. So some of the functions that thiamine is critical for is the production of hydrochloric acid in the stomach, the production of nucleic acids, which make up, they're the monomers that make up DNA, the production of steroids, complex sugars, the creation of neurotransmitters. It's required for alcohol metabolism, and it's also required for carbohydrates and fatty acid metabolism. So here's a structure of thiamine. It's a pretty cool looking vitamin. I think it's got some sulfur. It has a sulfur molecule, alcohol at the tail here, and a couple of nitrogen molecules throughout the two cyclical structures here. So thiamine, one of the neurotransmitters that thiamine is critical for the manufacturing of is acetylcholine. So acetylcholine is necessary for the conduction of pain. You touch a hot stove, your body knows that it's hot. That's acetylcholine. It's also used for the regulation of the neuroendocrine function. It's also used to regulate REM cycles, the processing of new information, and memory formation. Acetylcholine is found in the neuromuscular junctions, so there's a nervous system, there's a axon that comes out and rests on the skeletal muscle. That junction or interface, you'll find acetylcholine there. And acetylcholine is also critical for muscle tone of the intestines, stomach and heart. The intestines and the stomach, I believe, are smooth muscle, and the heart is a cardiac muscle. So some of the symptoms of thiamine deficiency include confusion, cardiovascular problems, nerve damage, burning in the feet, colitis, depression, poor appetite, fatigue, rapid weight loss, nerve inflammation, loss of short-term memory, apathy, high pain tolerance, Korsakoff psychosis, and the more serious condition, which is Vernix encephalopathy. Vernix encephalopathy and Korsakoff psychosis are found more commonly among alcoholics and people, I would imagine, in third world countries who aren't able to get thiamine on a regular basis. So some of the symptoms of Vernix encephalopathy include vision changes. This would include double vision, acute confusion, stumbling or staggering, or this is known as loss of muscle coordination or ataxia. This is what ataxia is. Delirium tremens, which is, you often hear about that when somebody's going through a detox from alcohol withdrawal, and memory disturbances and leg tremors. These are all symptoms of Vernix encephalopathy. Thiamine also creates two diseases, one dry beriberi and then wet beriberi. Dry beriberi is a nervous system disease, and wet beriberi is more of the cardiac or cardiovascular system disease. So getting back, you can see acetylcholine has got the necessary for the conduction of pain, and over here you have a high tolerance to pain as a symptom of deficiency for thiamine. You also have sleep disturbances, I believe, up here, and it regulates the REM sleep cycles. Short-term memory loss, you're going to see that echoed back here with acetylcholine function for memory formation. And colitis, this is another symptom of thiamine deficiency. Itis, the suffix itis usually refers to a swelling or inflammation of the area. So we got colitis here, and this also falls back on an acetylcholine, potential acetylcholine function, which is maintaining a proper muscle tone for the intestines and stomach. So over here you have, once again, one of the functions is the production of hydrochloric acid in the stomach. And over here we have poor appetite and rapid weight loss. This can also be echoed back to the function of thiamine, which involves carbohydrate and fatty acid metabolism as well as hydrochloric acid production. So you see how the function and the symptoms of deficiency kind of blend together into one larger picture. Thiamine is also functions best with manganese and magnesium. It's usually taken that all the B complex vitamins, all the B vitamins work synergistically together in the body, but I have come across information that magnesium and manganese specifically work synergistically with thiamine. Thiamine also, echoing back again, is necessary for the production of steroids. So we have cortisol. I just listed some steroid-based hormones down here, which is estradiol, progesterone, vitamin D, cholesterol, testosterone, and cortisol. A few of these here are reproductive system hormones, and vitamin D obviously is a hot vitamin for a lot of research today. So these are all steroid-based hormones, and then we have cholesterol, which is a steroid-based compound. Sources of thiamine. With the RDA for thiamine currently is 1.2 milligrams, and I just put some food sources here of thiamine, which include pork at 1.3 milligrams per chop, white beans cooked 0.53 milligrams per cup, sunflower seeds 2 milligrams per cup, cod 0.16 milligrams per fillet, oats 1.19 milligrams per cup, black beans 0.58 milligrams per cup. This is black beans cooked. Lentils cooked 0.53 milligrams per cup, and Brazil nuts 0.28 milligrams. This is actually for 6 to 8 nuts. Okay, so what can cause a thiamine deficiency other than not having it in your diet? Well, coffee and alcohol actually reduce the absorption of thiamine. Protein and folate deficiencies also inhibit the absorption of thiamine as well. If you are a heavy exerciser or you use the sauna a lot of sweating regularly may also contribute to a slow deficiency in most of the water-soluble vitamins and minerals for heavy sweating, through heavy exercise and excessive sauna use. So over here, as I mentioned before, alcoholism is a major cause for a thiamine deficiency, and we see that alcohol metabolism, that thiamine is critical for alcohol metabolism, and at the same time alcohol inhibits the absorption of thiamine. So that's what you're going to get, a double whammy there when it comes to causing a thiamine deficiency. So one of the first symptoms that you're going to experience with a thiamine deficiency is fatigue. That's why I have it circled here. So that's just a general kind of bellwether for thiamine deficiency. So if you have a cup of coffee every morning and all of a sudden your coffee may not be giving you that lift that you're looking for, you know, one of the reasons it could just be the beginning of a thiamine deficiency. So that's pretty much a snapshot of thiamine and its role in the body. Before closing, just for added supplements, I use Brewer's Yeast by Swanson. They're great. This is a catch-all here. It's going to cover a lot of traction with both minerals, zinc and copper, great balance between zinc and copper here, which you don't get in a lot of foods actually. And it's going to hit a lot of the B vitamins as well as selenium and magnesium, which is hard to get in a regular diet. You know, sometimes I just take Solgar, B1, I take about 100 milligrams here and there, not too much, but if you have a deficiency, you take an isolated B1 supplement, you're going to see a lot of return on that pretty quickly. You're going to really understand what it feels like to have a deficiency and how it functions in your body. So that's just thiamine, a quick snapshot here, so I hope this has been helpful. Thank you.